Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, first and foremost, right? Rest in peace to Pop Smoke. He was tragically killed back in, actually around this time in 2020 on February 19th. Today is pretty much February 17th. So, it's like right around the same time. It's ironic that I'm actually doing this video. Reports say he was ambushed while in LA in an Airbnb, Hollywood Hills, when 4 suspects broke in the house and shot Pop Smoke and then quickly left the house, right? No robbery attempt. They didn't want a thing from him, just ran in the house and killed Pop Smoke and ran out with just no harm, no nothing. And that was that. Now, there's a mysterious woman that was present in the house along with Mike D, who was Pop Smoke's childhood best friend, who also took pictures early in the day, in which people are alleging that was one of the ways the suspects were able to locate Pop Smoke due to the address of the Airbnb being in the photo that Mike D posted to his Instagram account. Now, it's also being suspected that they were able to get Pop Smoke's location due to an Instagram story that Pop Smoke put out that same day that included a package from the brand designer Mike Amiri that also included his location as well, right? Now, with all the theories floating around as to how Pop Smoke was killed, how his location was given out, and out of all places, being killed in Hollywood Hills, right? Where nothing really happens, this mysterious woman covered in a white sheet that was seen in the infamous video of Pop Smoke's lifeless body being carried out of the home finally decides to speak up on what she witnessed that day, and she's pointing fingers at Pop Smoke's best friend, Mikey D. All right, she's saying like he's one of the suspects. So we're going to get into all that and talk about some statements she released via Instagram. And, I want to hear you guys' opinion, what y'all think on it when the video is done. So stay tuned, because what she says is kind of interesting. And I'm not saying I believe her 100%, right? However, she was there. That's a fact. We know she was there. And if you're a longtime member of the Hookah family, then y'all know the video I did on this already in the past. I stated that something did not sound right about what we're being told that happened that night. All right, and we're gonna talk about all that. So let's just get into it, man. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And I swear, it's lit here. So join one of the latest gangs on YouTube so you can stay updated with some of the realest content. Now let's get straight into it. Now, first and foremost, quick disclaimer. All of this is alleged and strictly for entertainment purposes only, right? Now that we got that out the way, right? Now, 2 years after Pop Smoke's death, and we're here. 2022, he passed away in 2020, right? A young lady that seems to be from LA as well, judging from her Instagram account, she decides to speak out about what she saw that night. And she actually was there, like I stated, and you could actually see her in the infamous news clip video of the EMT carrying Pop Smoke's body out on a stretcher. And I put that in the beginning of this video so y'all could know that she was actually present. Now, she was the mysterious white woman covered in what appears to be a white sheet on the porch of the house. And it's crazy because when I seen that video at first, back when it all happened, I always wondered who she was. And simply because I was thinking she was just, something Pop Smoke and brought back to the Airbnb to have fun with, because that's what these rappers do. But then we got to remember that Pop Smoke was actually in a relationship with Yummy Yellow, the bartender girl, IG model, whatever you want to call her. So it kind of threw me off. However, we can't deny that this woman was clearly present that night, right? And she got a vivid memory of what she says happened, right? Now, before we get into what she said on Instagram, I'll say this. From the beginning, none of the stories that they gave us made sense, right? Now, at first, what was the first story? Oh, they tried to tell us that Pop Smoke was on the phone when everything went down, and a female all the way in New York called the police in California because she heard what appeared to be gunshots or whatever in Pop Smoke's background, and that was it, right? And then they said that the suspects crept in through the balcony while Pop Smoke was in the shower and shot him as he tried to get away from them naked and the suspects fled after shooting him, right? Now, here's where none of that makes sense to me. As far as the call all the way from New York to California police, all I'm going to say is how. Just how. I'm going to leave that one there. I ain't even going to elaborate on that. I'm going to just say how. Because there's no need to even try to break that one down, right? Secondly, how did these men know exactly which room to sneak in at exactly what time, right? And on a balcony, you know? And if I'm not mistaken, when they released the surveillance video, because they got the video out there of the 4 suspects sneaking into Pop Smoke's location, it didn't seem like they was on the balcony to me. You know, it didn't even seem like, I don't know, like I said, that's another story though. But last but not least, how were they able to get in the house, cause a ruckus, tussle with Pop Smoke, shoot him, and still get away without any one of Pop Smoke's friends or whoever intervening? Right? So these guys came in, shoots a rapper, make their way out with no problem, and flee the scene, no problem. They don't got no license plates. They don't got no ring camera surveillance. They don't got no surveillance footage from the house. No nothing. That easy. So I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not Superman, right? And I'm not no super gangster or thug or whatever. But let me tell y'all this, right? If somebody ambushed a friend of mine while I'm there present in the house, either we both dying or I'm leaving with some kind of injury, because they not just getting out of there that easy. Like, come on, it has to be more to the story, man. And I don't know, but something just isn't adding up. So now, you know, the truth always reveals itself within time. So finally, someone from the house speaks up, and it's the mysterious woman in the white sheets. I'm not saying what she's saying is 100% facts, right? Because I do find it hard to believe that Mikey D would set his childhood friend up to pretty much die like that. However, this is Hollywood. This is the music industry, right? And we can't put nothing past them in that sense. And you got to remember, somebody got to come with a better story than the one that they gave us, because it makes no sense. And right now, she's the only one that was there offering a story. So until Mikey D or someone else defend themselves and speak out, people are going to lean towards her side of the story more, simply because it's the only story that they have that, you know, kind of also makes sense too. All right, so we're gonna get into her statements that she posted on Instagram. They kind of lengthy, so bear with me, but she's saying a lot in them. So we're gonna start there, right? So she said here, quote, February 19, 2020 was the worst night in my life. 2 years ago, my life has changed forever. Everyone has asked who is the girl in the white covers and why she keeps quiet. First year, I was honestly in shock, and my depression hit me so bad, I was crying all the time. I tried suicide. That's all I remember. In 2021, I started to get sick often because I was so stressed out and my body just shut down on me. Now I realize that I have to start talking and sharing what happened that day and stop living over and over again the worst day of my life. Now pretty much she's telling y'all why it took her so long to actually say something, because, you know, inquiring minds would like to think the same thing. Like, why is she just coming out now? 2 years later and she's just coming out. But she's saying that the reason she didn't come out because she was stressed, she was depressed, she didn't know what to do with herself, she tried committing suicide, the whole 9 yards. Now she also put in another post. She said, quote, I cry every day over a person that was killed 2 years ago. December 15th, I met him on February 19th. I saw how he got killed in front of my eyes. I was the last person who saw him alive. I'm heartbroken for the first time in my life. I've seen someone die. It happened in Airbnb house. All of a sudden, the balcony door opened and I saw a man with a gun. There was 4 guys. 3 of them were wearing black masks, so I couldn't see their faces. One of them was without a mask. He ran to me and he put a gun to my head. He said, "Me, B-word, shut up or I will kill you." She said I was in bed. He took my bag with my passport in it and my phone. 3 of them ran to Pop, got him out of the bathroom. I remember how he screamed, "What?" Pretty much saying that Pop screamed what? I guess when he seen the attackers. Now, we looked into each other's eyes and did not understand what was happening. We were so scared. At the moment I heard a shot, I saw how Pop fell on the floor. I closed my eyes and thought that I would be next. I was very scared. I thought that my life would end now and my mother would not see me again. Then I opened my eyes. One of them hit him with his shoes in his head and said, B word. They put a gun right in his heart. I remember how he jumped up and ran down. They all ran after him, and then I heard 2 more shots. And then after it got quiet, I ran to the bathroom so I could stay safe. Then I run downstairs and I saw Pop laying down on the floor. I didn't feel his pulse. I couldn't call 911 because my phone was stolen. Now, that was one post that she put in the next slide. She said, quote, when I wanted to run to the neighbors and ask for help, I heard a noise. I thought that they were back to kill me and I hid behind the door, but it was Mikey D, Pop's best friend. She said, I said him call 911. Y'all bear with me because I think she don't know too much English. She said, I said him call 911. All the news that he was naked in the shower is a lie. I didn't tell the detectives this information. They didn't tell him anything about money. They came quickly, killed him, and ran. Alright, so pretty much what she's saying is that story when they said that he was naked, running out the shower and all that, she's saying that was false. He wasn't fighting naked or none of that. I believe that. I don't think he was naked fighting with it. I don't know. That was a little weird. But anyway, so your boy Mikey D, he puts up a post, I guess recently, and he says, my effing heart, I miss you, N-word, days like this, I can't even take it. I be going Kanye crazy. And what she did was she took that post and she posted it and she captioned this. She said, quote, Mike, you are so fake. I'm sure you are involved in what happened. Your reaction and everything you did that night was so weird. When we were on our way home, you were so nervous. You were texting someone the whole time. When we got home, you were talking to someone on the phone. Maybe you will tell everyone the truth. Who is the black woman who did setup? Who are the people involved in his murder? You know everything. I saw everything. When Pop was talking to someone on the phone, you went to look out the window. I remember how you looked out the window and wrote to someone. It is from this window that you can see the stairs along which they climbed to the second floor. 2 rooms overlook this balcony, and I wonder how they knew which room to go to. See, that's exactly what I said. How do they know exactly which room to go to sneak in and get to Pop Smoke? They didn't think to go to any other room but that room, right? Anyway, so she said, I'm sure, Mike, that it was you who gave them this information. How do they know that we have no weapons and security? That's a good question too. You saw them and did nothing. You had a chance to save us, but you did nothing. All these 2 years, I wanted to tell you that I hate you. You ruined my life with these people. A few minutes before the murder, you went outside and turned on the alarm. Maybe that's how you gave them a signal. Prison is waiting for you and it's inevitable. Detectives are sure that someone from the house was in control of the situation. See, things are getting sticky now. Now it says, tell everyone the truth. What it is inside job. Tell all his friends who else is involved in his death because they are now still free. Fake BITC, you know the rest. I hate you, burn in hell. You thought I'd be silent. I'm not going to be silent anymore. I will never forgive you for all the word that you said to me that night. So she can't really speak too much English. Oh, and then the last slide, she got a picture of Pop Smoke and she captioned it this. She said, quote, I'm still crying about you, real Pop Smoke. I still remember your smile and laughter. You were a wonderful person. You were a gentleman, a romantic gangster. I will never forget you. My heart is broken and I'll probably live all my life with this pain. Thank you for coming to me in my dreams and telling me to be strong. How I want someone to tell me that all this is a terrible dream. I still can't believe that this happened. I'm so angry that they took the life of such a talented guy. I will fight for justice and truth. So I don't know how true her information is, but she's alleging that detectives are sure that someone that was actually in the house that day was pretty much in control of what went down and how these attackers actually got in the house. And it makes sense because it reminds me of a credit card fraud, right? Now, a lot of people, they try to give their card off to somebody that could do something or whatever the case may be, but they don't know that these bankers are hip to it. If you give somebody your card and they pretty much put it in the ATM and they put your pin in the right way the first time, 9 times out of 10 you gave it to them. They didn't have to figure it out. It's not like they put your card in there and then they tried like 3 attempts to get your pin right and then they finally got it. Nah. They got it on the first trial, which means you gave it to them. So going back to this situation with Pop Smoke, how did they know to go into that exact room that Pop Smoke was actually in? You know, the allegations that she's saying that Mikey D was actually looking at the window, he was on his phone, and he actually went outside to put on the alarms moments before they ran in. Like, it's a lot. She's alleging a lot. As of right now, Mikey, he hasn't put out his statements concerning it. I don't know if he's just going to try to blow it over, but she seemed like she's going to be a problem. She seemed like she's not going to stop there, and she's going to keep going to the point where he's going to have to, you know, give a response. Now, the only thing that'll really make her points valid and that will really kill it right now is if she had pictures. If she has some type of pictures to back up the things that she's saying, oh man, Mikey is going to be finished. You know, like right now, there's no proof that what she's saying is true. However, like I said, if she has any type of pictures that put Mike in a weird position, he's going to have to respond and he's going to have to prove himself. You know, so until then, man, I'll keep updating you guys because this story seemed a little interesting. And she seemed like she's not letting up. So let's see what comes out of this, man. As for now, y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Do y'all trust her? Do y'all believe her? Do y'all think she's telling the truth? Let me know how y'all feel in the comments, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.